Fortnite has collabed with Stranger Things many times in the past. The first collab was in 2019 when Season 3 came out. They added a Demogorgon skin and a Chief Hopper skin, and put a bunch of upside-down portals on the map. The next time they would collab with Stranger Things would be 4 years later on Stranger Things Day, when they added an 11 skin and 2 pickaxes that came from the show. Then you fast forward to today, when in a couple of weeks from now, for Stranger Things Season 5, they're gonna add a new Stranger Things POI into Blitz, and a few skins that we don't know yet. Despite all these Stranger Things collabs, we've never had an actual Stranger Things season or a Stranger Things mini-season. So what I decided to do was to make a concept of what a Stranger Things mini-season would look like on the Chapter 6 map. The map would look something like this. I placed Hawkins Lab where Pump Power used to be. I placed Starcourt Mall where Utopia City was. I placed the Upside Down where the Resistance base was. And I put the Creel House where the Hive was. As for the storyline segment of the season, the Mind Flayer would turn out to be the Dark Presence this whole time, and he would come out of the Spirit Realm with the Demogorgons, the Demobats, the Demodogs, the Vines, and Vecna himself. Vecna would create Upside Down portals to bring the Upside Down onto the island, thus bringing in the Upside Down biome that I showed earlier. It would be up to our main cast of Chapter 6 to put a stop to Vecna and stop the Upside Down from leaking onto the island once and for all. At the Hawkins Lab POI, there'd be a Dr. Brenner boss who upon elimination would drop a Mythic Hawkins Lab SMG. If you go into the Upside Down biome, you'll find a bunch of Demogorgon AI who will attack you, and a bunch of Demodogs that you can ride on if you jump on them. At the Creel House POI, there's a Vecna boss who upon elimination will drop you his Mythic Telekinesis hand. You can choose to pull people towards you with it and push people away from you with it, and if you do that, it'll deal fall damage to them. As for the regular weapons this season, we have Lucas's Slingshot, which deals 30 damage upon each hit. Steve's Bat, which works the same way that the Kneecapper did from Lawless. A walkie-talkie item that will mark nearby players. A Hawkins Police sidearm that works the exact same as a revolver. Joyce's Christmas Light Grappler that would work the same way as Robin's Grappler from Super. A Flamethrower which would do 20 damage each time someone's lit on fire with it. Nancy Wheeler's Walk 'em Down Shotgun which works just like an automatic shotgun. An Ago healing item which would progressively bring your health back up every time you ate one. Upon eliminating Vecna, you'd also get his medallion, which would mark nearby players every 45 seconds. And upon eliminating Dr. Brenner, you get his medallion, which would make you completely immune to headshot damage. 2 new sprites would also be added, which are the 11 sprite and the Mind Flare sprite. For week 1 of the season, the Mind Flare would be floating above the island in the sky. Be upside down portals all across the map, just like the ones from Season 9. There'd be tornadoes that come from the Mind Flare that would deal damage to you if you get caught in them. And there'd be red lightning storms in the Upside Down biome that would deal extra damage to you if you got hit by them. Here's a concept of what the Wind Umbrella would look like. For the mini pass, there'd be Nancy Wheeler, Eddie Munson, Steve Harrington, Joyce Byers, and Vecna. If you shoot and eliminate the Demobats in the Upside Down biome, they'll drop you purple and gold weapons just like how the Crows did in Chapter 2. There's also Greater Gold Hawkins Lab SMGs on the map. Week 2 of the season would be called Vines and Vehicles, and based off of the name, I'm pretty sure you could tell what would happen in this update. 3 original vehicles would come back this update, being the dirt bike, the tanks, and the choppas. Vines from the Upside Down would also get added this update, and if you walked on them, they'd trap you. They would deal 10 damage to you if you're trapped in them, and the only way to get out of them would be to pickaxe them or shoot at them. They randomly spawn on the ground after the 3rd zone, and they always spawn in the Upside Down biome. If you get trapped in the vines and you're able to destroy them before they take 30 health away from you, they'll drop purple and gold loot. Week 3 of the season would be called The Party, and in this update, NPCs would get added, such as Dustin, Mike, Will, and Lucas. 11 and Hopper would also get added, but they would be in the Upside Down biome. If you hire one of these NPCs, they'd grant you an ice cream cone every minute, and they also give you Siphon upon each elimination. If you have one of the NPCs on your team and you eliminate 2 people with the same exact weapon, it'll go up a rarity each time you eliminate a new person. If the characters you have on your team get eliminated, then these perks will no longer be granted to you in that match. Each of the family members' houses would get added in this update as well. The Week 4 update would be called Mindful Transformation, and in this update, you'd be able to transform into the Meat Flare from Season 3 of Stranger Things. You'll be able to turn into him when the first zone fully closes, and you'll see a bunch of flesh just pile up together on top of one POI. It doesn't happen at any named locations, by the way, it's just random parts on the map. Once you're the first one to go into the center of the flesh, you'll be transformed into him, where you could stomp on people, roar on people, and hit people with your legs and arms. The planes would also get added this update to make it easier to fight against the Meat Flare. After the timer for the meat flare is up, you'll be teleported right to where you were last at with him, and you'll spawn just right back down where you were. If you eliminate people as the meat flare, you'll get siphoned back onto your timer, but if people shoot at you and deal damage to you while you're the meat flare, the timer will go down more. The same weekend that week 4 drops would be the weekend of the live event and also the end of the season. The timer for the live event would appear on top of the Creole house 4 days before it all goes down. The event starts off with the Mind Flare using the 0-point shard to bring more demo dogs, demo bats, and demogorgons in, as well as spreading the upside down biome all across the island. We hear Mike Wheeler tell us that we need to get to the Creole house to defeat Vecna before the Mind Flare can continue to keep spreading the upside down across the island. Right after that, we get a scene where Eleven and Hopper are fighting off the upside down monsters, while Lucas, Mike, and Will all go to the Creole house to defeat Vecna. We're then granted weapons where we have to help Eleven and Hopper fight off the upside down monsters, while Nancy, Eddie, Steve, and Joyce all go to the upside down where the Mind Flare is on their bikes. Once we finish eliminating all the upside down monsters, we get our own bikes and we follow the other kids into the upside down to where the Mind Flare is. While we're riding our bikes towards the Mind Flare, we have to avoid the vines that are trying to grab us. We then get a cutscene where Will, Lucas, Mike, and Dustin use the flamethrowers on Vecna, which weaken him greatly. However, with the last of Vecna's strength, he uses his vines to pin them all to the ground. Right when we think all hope is lost, Eleven walks into the Creole house and defeats Vecna using her powers. We then cut to us and the other kids as we watch the Mind Flare slowly disappear and the Zero Shard drop into our hands. We then see Hope, Jones, and the rest of the Chapter 6 cast use the 0-point shard to send us to the Chapter 7 island. And with that, the Stranger Things season concept comes to an end. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know in the comments if I should do another video like this. And please also leave me tips of some things I should improve for my videos. I hope you guys all have a good day. Jesus Christ loves you, and I will see you on the next one. Peace out.